Hey everyone, it's Insko here. Welcome back to a second channel video. Today I'm going on Fiverr to try and find a cover art for my new song. But at the time of me recording this, I've just about finished the song and I need to get a cover art done for it. And I've been wanting to make a video to do with Fiverr for the longest amount of time, so this is the perfect excuse. Right, so this is what Fiverr looks like. I don't have an account yet, so I'll make one in a minute. But I'm just going to search cover art and see what comes up. Unlike every other YouTuber that makes a Fiverr video, this is not sponsored and I do have a budget. Preferably, I don't want to go over like £50. I think £50 is a pretty reasonable amount. But I mean, having a look on here, there is some cool stuff already. This one looks interesting. What's this one? This one's kind of like a very simplistic but kind of clean looking one, but I'm looking for something that's more like a 3D kind of thing. They basically have 3 different tiers, a cheaper one, a standard one, and a more expensive one. There is some really cool stuff, but nothing standing out too much. This one's kind of cool, but it starts at 78. Yeah, see, something like this kind of like 3D thing, even though, to be honest, it's not quite what I'm after. Yeah, something like this. It's like kind of like a render. That's the kind of thing that I'm after. I mean, this starts at 78. Oh, okay, there's no other price on that one. I'll consider that one. It's a little bit more on the higher end. This seems cool. What's this one? Wait, is this a video? That's pretty cool. Nothing too fancy, but that's a cool little animation. Yeah, I mean, these seem to be all 3D arts. I love that kind of thing in a cover art. But I just looked at the price and it starts at £125, so we'll leave that one. It's quite difficult because I can't really find something that I'm after. It's just a style. I'm looking for something that's kind of like 3D, a little bit futuristic. I don't want an animation or anything like that. I don't even want it to be too fancy, which is why I set the budget to kind of be £50. Okay, so I came across this one by someone called Deep Arts, but I was just looking for their other stuff and like, that's fairly decent. Isn't exactly what I'm after, but that's quite clean. These kind of things though, like this one down here, I love that. That's really sick. These are cool as well. It's definitely what I'm after, and this one's really cool. And I was looking at the prices, like the high resolution one that's less complicated is £16 pretty much. And then the standard one, which is medium complexity, is £27. And then the most complex one is £39. So I mean, with VAT and that on top of that, you're probably looking at about £42. And that's in my budget. Looking at its description, it does say please drop me a message before placing an order, so I am gonna drop him a message. I might even come up with like some little sketch or something, because I normally tend to do that whenever I get other people to do my cover arts. Right, so it's been a little while, but I've been messaging this guy and we're trying to figure something out. I originally messaged him with just the idea of the song and telling him a few of my ideas. He said thanks for reaching out. He said he liked the idea that I conveyed and he thinks he could do something like that. He said please send a song, so I sent him a little snippet of it. Then I left it a little while because I was busy doing other things. And this is the sketch that I made. It is absolutely awful, but it kind of shows my idea. Like, you got someone floating in the middle with like some weird particles around them. You got like an island lifting up in the background and then like a floating tree. The ground's kind of rising up. I don't want this kind of solid beige background. I want something else there. But just that kind of idea where it's like focused on the person in the middle who's being lifted up. Anyway, he got back to me at like 4 AM this morning and he said, hey man, your sketch is good in terms of idea. One can understand very well the mood you were going for. I think I can do a decent job with this idea. Then this is what actually shocked me. He said, by the way, are you Insko from YouTube? And then an embarrassed face. He said, man, I am a big fan. Love your reactions, man. What are the chances out of all of the people on Fiverr, I end up messaging the guy and sorting out an order with the guy who watches my YouTube videos? And I don't fake things as well. Like, this is 100% legit. You can even ask him. And then yeah, I literally just placed the order like 10 minutes ago and that cost me £41.30, which is not bad at all. So yeah, that's basically where I am. I'm assuming from here we're going to be going back and forth. He'll be sending me a few ideas and that. So what I'll do is I'll update you when it's done and I'll kind of go through the process with you. But according to his Fiverr, the estimated duration of this is going to be about a week, so I'll see you then. Although I'm wearing the exact same thing, it's actually been about 2 weeks because I just haven't got around to recording the rest of this video. But I've got the cover art, I've submitted the song, and at the time of recording this, the song comes out tomorrow. So by the time you're watching this, it's out. Go stream it with the link in the description. I'd really appreciate it. I'm about to show you the messages that kind of went back and forth. It actually came about really quickly, to be honest. So he placed the order, he said thank you and everything. The day after that, he just said, can he hear the song or like a small portion of it because he wants to know what it sounds like. I sent him a link for it. He seemed to like it. 2 days after that, he sent me a message saying that he can send me something now if I wanted to, but he was going to wait until it kind of reaches a certain stage. After that, I just said I don't mind waiting. 2 days after that, which was March the 9th, which is 1 day before the due date, he said that he was having a bit of an issue trying to get the kind of floating ground idea that I had with like parts of the ground being lifted up. He said, but if you want me to continue, I will send you 2 other ideas with the off the ground theme in mind, which I think could fit well. And then I just basically said, send me your ideas. He said he'd send them in a few hours. So a couple of hours after that, he sent me this PDF. And inside the PDF, it has 2 different ideas. He even done like a little backstory thing to go with it. This is the first idea. You can read the little backstory if you want to. I really like this one, but I think it was a bit too orange. And my kind of theme as an artist is pink. I don't know why. That's just the color I've gone with. But I definitely did like that idea. I thought it was really clean. And then if we scroll down, he also sent me this idea, which again has another backstory if you want to read that. But this one was also really cool. I like the idea that it was in the woods. I think it's a little bit far away, and I don't know whether it really fits the theme of the song, but I do really like it. Both of these cover arts are extremely well made and just went above and beyond with my expectations. So I said that I loved the first one, and then I said, could you maybe put my logo somewhere on there? So I sent him my logo. And then the day after that, I said, the more I look at it though, I do really like the second one. Tough choice. So he wrote Insko off the ground at the bottom, put my logo on the bottom left here, bottom right there. You can see that he's kind of just moving them around. And then if we scroll down, he's done even more here. He's put them kind of up the top and then in the center. He's really given me as many options as he could, which I really appreciate. And if we scroll down, he's also done the same thing for the second lot that he gave me as well. Then after that, I told him which one I liked, which happened to be this one here. I really like the fact that the logo is kind of on top of the text. I just think it looks cleaner. And also, I think at this point, I was swaying more towards this one just because this other one felt a little bit zoomed out and I didn't really know whether it fit the theme or not. And this was all on the day that it was meant to be delivered. So I said, would it be possible to have both of them as you've made them? Then I can give you a little bonus tip when the order is complete. And then later on in the day, he sent the order. This is what he had to say if you want to read that. He sent me the cover art like this. Then he also sent me the other one as well because I couldn't decide. And not only did he do that, but he also attached a zip file with loads of different options in it. So this is what was inside that zip folder. He sent me the 2 different options. Then when we click inside that, he's got final artwork folder, which is that. But then inside options, he literally sent me so many different color options. Like, just looking at this here, you can see that there's so much to choose from. So that was the original one. And then he's also done it in a few different shades of blue, just kind of changing the color gradient. And then he sent me this one. And this one is the one that I've gone with because I love it so much. Like I said earlier, pink is my kind of theme, and I think this really suits it. I just really love how this one looks, and that's the one that I've gone with for the song. But he sent me so many different versions. Like, this one is more of a bluey sky. That's without my text. It's just so nice to kind of have that flexibility. So look, I know this video does seem kind of fake with the fact that this guy knew me and he's gone above and beyond and all this stuff. But I genuinely came across this guy randomly on Fiverr. I started making this video because I thought it'd be interesting to kind of record it. And here we are. I've got everything that I ever need. I'm above and beyond happy with the cover art. I'm 100% going back to this guy in the future because he's amazing. I'm going to leave a link in the description to his Fiverr if you do want to go and support him, or if you are looking for some cover arts and stuff. I've spent a long time going around on Fiverr trying to find different people for different things, and he's hands down the best person I found for this kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit different. Like I said, my song is out now, so if you want to click the link in the description and stream it on Spotify, I'd really appreciate it. I want to try and get it to 10k. But thank you so much for watching. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, this is my second channel, so you might want to check that. And yeah, my name is Insko, and I hope you have a great week.